Welcome everyone, I'm Dr. John Quinn from Moriarty Physical Therapy, and welcome to another edition of Quinn It to Win It. Today what we're going to be talking about is something pretty serious. It's concussions. As you see football behind me here, it's one of the sports that's always underneath the microscope for head injuries. Why are concussions a concern? Because basically the brain has started to move inside the skull and now it starts to swell. This can be from trauma, it can be from a violent movement of the head and neck. Certain signs and symptoms that you should look for as a parent or as an athlete. Number one is if you see an athlete go down, or you see your son or daughter go down on a field and there's loss of consciousness, they start to feel dizzy, nauseous. They can't even answer specific questions like what day it is, what time it is. These are pretty solid signs and symptoms that they've suffered a head injury. Now, if this has happened, they should not get back out on the field right away. They definitely need to see a medical professional and they need to be treated. One of the worst things possible is untreated concussions. If a person, or an athlete, is actually injured and has another injury, another head injury, when the brain has not healed, it's called SIS, second impact syndrome. A second concussion following a first concussion can be fatal. And you'd never want to have that obviously happen to a loved one or family member. Incidents for concussions, believe it or not, we're starting to see more of them. But actually it's a good thing. The reason why we're seeing more of them now is they're being reported more. So now more of our coaches, more of our parents, and more of our athletes are aware of when this is taking place. They're finding now that more concussions are taking place on the high school fields for football, soccer, any of those contact sports and non-contact sports. They're happening more in high school than they are at the collegiate and professional level. So what does that mean for you as a parent or an athlete? That means you need to be educated in what the signs and symptoms are. You need to be aware of these type of things that may take place. And most importantly, make sure that you take the precautions. Precautions are the education and definitely proper fitting equipment. If you're a football player, make sure that your helmet's fitted appropriately, and also make sure that your skills are there. Make sure you're tackling appropriately on the field. It'll save you from injuries just like these concussions here. So if you have any other questions or concerns regarding concussions or how to prevent them, we offer a lot of programs at Moriarty Physical Therapy for parents and for coaching staff to get them able to recognize these signs and symptoms, how to prevent them, and hopefully keep your son, daughter, and your friends and family safe on the field. I'm Dr. John Quinn with Moriarty Physical Therapy, and I'm trying to help you Quinn it to win it.